Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Minecraft. I've got a zombie spawner. So off camera after the previous episode, I went to run around in my mine and sort of pick up all the resources there. And then I just did a little bit of exploring around the caves that it connected to. And lo and behold, I found a zombie spawner. This is very convenient and I will use this. As you can see, I've already started clearing out around here a little bit. So what I'm going to set up is a little trap. Now, I haven't done this for quite a few years, but for the most part, I think what I used to do is quite applicable. So I'm going to have water here, pushing the zombies across here. They'll go down into a little trench and then they'll go and get dropped into a little killing zone. Back in the day, you used to be able to just have a little 1-block hole to peek through and kill them. But nowadays, with baby zombies in the game, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to use some fence posts. And I think I should be able to make a little window where I can hit them, but they can't hit me. Anyway, as you can see, I've started, but there's lots left to be done. So I will get on with that and I will reunite with you later. Okay, we are about ready to let this baby rip. I was hoping to have polished granite all the way around the outside so that I didn't accidentally break through into this thing from outside. But I kind of ran out of polished granite, so I'll have to come back and do that some other time. And I've put these lanterns in, and in principle I can put a lever on the other side, which will then allow me to... Well, I don't know if I'm going to be able to totally turn this thing on and off from the outside, but I'll certainly be able to slow it down a bit. There. Yeah, we want that all off for now. So the way we're going to start this thing going is just by placing some water sources along the back there. Did I just hear a spider? Yeah, I definitely heard a spider. There's a spider around here somewhere. It's not a very safe area, this. It's kind of safe-ish. Yeah, I'll place some water sources. They'll wash these torches away and that will start the thing going. And then they will drop down and these signs will stop the water from going over the edge. And the zombies will get pushed down there and around the corner. I just need to get rid of that torch. And then I will show you the other way down to the killing room. So at the moment I've just got this temporary staircase here. And I can show you that the zombies will then drop down on top of this pole. And I think I will then be able to kill them with a sword, but they won't be able to kill me. So I guess it's time to find out whether this thing actually works. How exciting. Okay, so the room is boxed off. Once I wash those torches away, it will be dark in there, and that spider's going to annoy me. It's going to creep up on me at the most awkward moment imaginable, isn't it? Right, well, since we've got these levers here, let's slap one of them in place. And let's start this thing going. I can hear them starting to spawn. So, yeah, they should all be getting washed down. We don't need this infinite source here anymore. So let's just box that off. Let's go down and have a little peek through the door and see what we've got. Ah, I didn't put a transparent door in. Right. Okay, yeah, I'm seeing some zombies. I'm seeing some torches. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to get this guy. Oh, yeah, I can. Right, it looks like they're not all dropping down. Looks like I actually wanted a 3-block drop rather than 2. Let's get all these guys to appear down here. Yeah, because this one hopping here is stopping more from coming in. All right, well, this is a good opportunity to test whether those lights work, shall we? Oh, baby zombie can get through. Okay, that's something to look out for. It's not safe to go AFK here. Also looks like I might not be able to get experience. That's not ideal. Presuming if I just temporarily break a block here, I can. But then that leaves me exposed for a while. Yeah, it's going to need a rethink. I'm also not convinced that this lighting mechanism has entirely stopped the spawns. But hopefully it has slowed it down enough that I would be able to get in there and replace the torches while I work. So let's do that. Okay, torches are replaced. So now let's go and increase that drop a little bit more. Oh, none in there apparently. Okay, well, to be honest, it may be that I didn't actually need to... Yeah, I probably could have done this without turning it off. To hear the truth. Right, so we need to put some more things around here and then just break the topmost post. Okay, so that's now a 3-block drop. Right, let's start them going again. And switch off the lights again. Again, a possible enhancement to this whole arrangement would be to use some redstone to link up all of these lights to one switch. And yeah, I haven't done much redstone in this series yet, so that's definitely something that I will consider giving a whirl. Yeah, they're all stacking up a bit nicer here now. But yes, I do still have to... Well, let's see how many I can kill with one swipe. Takes a few swipes. And yes, I still can't get this experience, so I'm going to need some sort of clever mechanism that allows me to just flip a switch that just temporarily moves one of these blocks out of the way to let all the goodies out. And yeah, I suppose I also want some sort of killing mechanism that makes me safe against baby zombies, because they're just going to annoy my bits off if they can just come down here without anyone blocking them. Either way, this is my way of getting all the rotten flesh I need. So I'm going to go and do... I'm going to wait here and let it accumulate. Of course, another thing that would speed this along nicely would be some splash potions of instant healing. I could get lots of these guys softened up with one of those. Because, yeah, try and do it this way is going through the sword at a fair old rate. But you can also see I'm also getting this zombie flesh at a very respectable pace. Let's just quickly grab all that. What's that going to get me to? Level 27. Very nice. Yeah, when I hear a baby zombie coming, I just need to step back from the killing zone and let him come at me. So yeah, AFK not going to be an option with this configuration. In fact, I suppose, given that it's not protecting me from baby zombies, I might as well just leave one of these permanently open so that the experience can get through. Yeah, definitely need some new ideas here. Oh, he's got armour. And now I've got armour. Golden leggings. Yeah, I think I'm going to set up an enchanting station around here. And then I can just turn around and enchant stuff without having to go back and to and fro and such like. This is going to be a pretty good source of experience for me for a while. But yeah, I definitely need to think about this killing mechanism. I mean, ideally, what I would have is a mechanism where, for one thing, baby zombies can't get through. And for another thing, and I've built things like this before, where at the flip of a switch, you can choose between two different modes. Either it raises them up and then drops them far enough to kill them, or it raises them up and then drops them far enough just to make them very nearly dead, and then you can just finish them off. That would be pretty useful. But yeah, I do quite like the idea of having a control panel here. You know, one switch that uses dispensers here to turn off the water, another switch that turns the lights on and off, another one that flips it between different modes, one for instant killing if I just want the zombie flesh, or not instant killing if I want to get the XP from them. And I suppose another thing I could do as well is I could add some sort of piston operated door around here that just stops them from coming down the chute, which would allow me to work on the killing mechanism in peace. So that could be a sort of a fourth switch on the control panel. That's something to maybe play around with a bit off camera, because redstone can be a little bit trial and error-some at the best of times. So yeah, I'm not sure quite how many pieces of rotten flesh I really need to get the most out of the trader back at the village. Let's keep going to 2 stacks and then let's go pay him a visit. Right, that'll do here for now. Let's move. I need a change of scenery. Hello. I was just on my way to the village and a little rabbit appeared. This poor little rabbit. In fact, I remember him coming through. He's a nether rabbit now. He's going to have to learn to love his new home. Either that or he's going to come back through with me. Oh, an enderman. I feel lucky. Actually, no point trying to hit him with a sword. Right, these guys can be pretty tough. I hate these guys. Got him. 3 enderpearls from that. Nice. Wow. This is good progress. Oh, hello. Oh, you're not supposed to be here. How did you get here? They shouldn't be out here. Is everyone all right? Oh, I hear noises. I hope there isn't one in there with them. They're in here. Oh no, my priest. My priest. Oh, I have to kill the priest. How did this happen? Was it too dark in here? Oh, that puts a dampener on everything. Right. Well, okay, this entire village is now of little to no use to me at all. I was kind of relying on that priest. Maybe there's another priest somewhere. Toolsmith, no. I just need to check to see if there was another priest, but I suspect that he was the only one. And I was banking on him to sell me. No, he's not. He's an armourer. Right, let's block him back in. Yeah, I'm going to need to find another village so I can find a new priest to sell me some new enderpearls. Ah, look at that. All of this zombie flesh and no one to sell it to. That was not a desirable outcome. How did that happen? Tragedy. Looks like something's been picking the fruit. And by fruit, of course, I mean vegetables. Is there actually a secret farm around here? Maybe it was the zombies jumping up and down. Well, I don't know. This village was fine when I left it. I don't know what happened there. But, yeah, I'm assuming from the state of the place, either it was too dark in here, or he spawned out here and then made his way in. But no, he would have broken the door. Yeah, it must have just been too dark in here. The zombies got it. Well, what an utter calamity. I guess I need to go and explore and find myself a new village. Let's just have a little peek. See what we can see, because, you know, we are in a desert here, so it may not be far to the next one. Is there anything villagey looking out there? Not that I can see. Yeah, some more exploration's definitely going to be on the cards. And, well, I mean, to be honest, I kind of needed to look for a new village anyway, because this one didn't have any farmers, and I wanted some farmers to sell my stuff to. So, okay. All right. Let's head back home. Let's regroup. And next time we come back here, it will be with the intention of heading off and finding a new village. See, for some reason, I thought that while I was away from the village, time, as it were, would not elapse. So it did surprise me to come back and find things not in the state I left them. All right, here we are back at the base. And I think we'll finish off this episode just by placing a little bit more of these glass panes, because at the moment I've still just got that one internal wall there. So this looks like this is going to be a fairly straightforward link. That's going to match up to that window quite nicely. No weird shapes to contend with. This, I'm going to keep that open for now. I'm quite liking that. This as an internal wall, that wants to be all glass. I want to make sure we've got a nice view along the length of the building. Very good. And there's also a matching one over here. This also wants to be glass from top to bottom. Nice and big. Oh, one piece wasted. Now this here, this I'm thinking is going to be well, it wants to be glass, but there's no intention to travel through there. That said, it might be useful. Not sure. Well, this wants to be a doorway of sorts. So I'm going to want one piece of birch. And yeah, I'm going to have to get used to not being able to just sort of jump through these gaps. I have been allowing myself to get a little bit dependent upon that, which is a nasty habit, really. Okay, so going to pop down one piece of wood in there. And then we're going to have a glass thingy sort of frame around it, similar to what we've done around the bedroom. Now, was it that big or was it a little bit narrow? I need to just go and check on the bedroom, see what that looked like. No, a little bit more than that required. Just need to make it a little bit more narrow a gateway. Like that. Okay, so that completes this section here that goes through to the pool. Then we've got this to think about. So yeah, that I want to mull on for a little while. Now along here, I think I'm going to have additional storage. So what I want to do is grab the birchwood stairs and I think place them upside down. Not quite like that, my friend. Upside down, so that I am sort of mirroring the shape. Grab that along here, and then just a single layer of glass joining them. So that's a slightly more narrow window. Yeah, that's good. We only want to be able to peek through there. And let's place the same thing along here. Now that I've broken those torches, it's seeming a little bit darker here. Have to hope that I've got enough light to prevent zombies spawning. Should be fine though. Should be fine. Yeah, I like the look of that. Right, so then I need a similar doorway in here. I need a little bit of stone because I'm going to be replacing some of that wood with stone. This piece here and this piece here. And let's get rid of that placeholder sand. Had that placeholder sand there for quite a while. It's sort of nice to be rid of it. And then, yeah, a little bit more again. That sort of doorway. Careful placing this. All right. So that doorway is now complete. Oh, and also you can see I've done something with this. Not convinced about that final bit on top there, to tell you the truth. But the rest of it seems like a nice kind of frame for the way down. Maybe I should consider putting some fences around the top just so that it seems a little bit safer. But then, actually what I want is I want this to be walled off. There's not going to be any jumping through there occurring. So maybe the birchwood motif again. Which way round? This way maybe? And then, yeah, just replace these two with pieces of glass. Now, is it dark in this corner as a result? It might be a little, but there is a torch there. Maybe if I just move that torch around here, that'll make sure nothing spawns back here. Let's cross our fingers and hope that that's enough. So, yeah, so that's sort of these partitions done. Obviously, this room here is going to be a whole separate project when it comes to decorating. But yeah, the question remains whether to keep this as a little thoroughfare. That's kind of going to depend upon what I decide to do with this room, whether it makes sense to have a doorway through here or not. So I'm going to reserve the decision to do something about that at the moment. This space here still, I need some ideas for what to do with that because it's just here, it's not doing anything. Maybe a cupboard? Don't know, be quite a big cupboard. Right, let's go and check on the to-do wall, see how things are progressing there. Okay, so grind zombies. Well, I've built the zombie grinder, so I just need to spend some time with it. Gather more dandelions and finish the floor. Indeed, I've done that. There it is. That was the stripe that was missing. Stairs down to basement look a little sad. Not anymore, they don't. Find new village. Yes, that's suddenly slightly higher priority. And do some trading. So what other things was I thinking of? I could improve the zombie grinder with various redstone things and such like, and an enchanting station. Let's put that down as a separate thing. Enchanting station. Definitely could do with one of them by the zombie grinder. Yeah, indeed, I think that's everything. Well, I'll add anything else here that occurs to me as and when it does. But for now, that is it. Thank you very much for watching this episode. I'm off to bed. Bye-bye.